So this video is hard because I want to have pauses between the statements, but I also want to say things, but I also don't want to edit it, so I'm going to try to do it all in one. If you didn't know, May 15th to June 15th is Tourette's Awareness Month. I don't know why it's doing that split thing down the middle. My Google search failed me on that one. But to celebrate, or raise awareness, I guess, I thought I would come in and talk about my experience with Tourette's and my Tourette's Syndrome. I was diagnosed with Tourette's in 1995 when I was 8 years old. I still have the report, and I've read it over a couple of times. The specifics of it were that I have Tourette's. It's a minor case of Tourette's with a difficulty focusing. So somewhere along the line, it actually got confused between my parents and the school district, and everyone thought that I had ADD. So for most of my life, I wasn't called the kid with Tourette's. I was a kid with ADD, which there's a lot of kids with ADD, so it just kind of like blended in. But I wouldn't quite fit in with other kids that had ADD. I didn't take the same medications as them. I took a different medication. And I would talk a lot. So with me, my Tourette's is, I have a few tics that have developed, and there are a few things that I say. I've probably done a lot. And that's why this is the third take. Because I didn't want to I don't want to edit it. With my Tourette's, it's a lot more verbal. So I have less of a filter when talking, and I talk more, and I can't always control the things that come out of my mouth. So there are a lot of noises, a lot of ums, a lot of kind of gulpy things that come out. And sometimes in casual conversation, sometimes after I tell a joke, it wears on people. And the people that notice the most are the people that spend the most time with me. So it was my brother that told me that every time I told a joke, I made a little kind of gulpy noise, a gulpy laugh kind of thing, and it really bothered him because he thought I was laughing at my own jokes, and because it was annoying. But he didn't know that I can't control it because, again, we didn't realize I had Tourette's then. And then it came out a couple of times. It got me in trouble in school quite a bit because Ray's in class and Ray's talking, or Ray's talking when the teacher's talking, or Ray is saying things that he probably shouldn't be saying, so he's in trouble now. And I didn't really have a defense against that because people just thought I had ADD. It's because I can't focus on you that I'm talking. It still happens to me. Once in a while, people tell me that I talk too much, that I'm talking a lot. That's kind of fine. I mean, I can control it if I think about it, and there are times that I probably need to call attention to me, but I kind of can't control it too at the same time. When I'm driving along, I'll read road signs as they're passing. So I'll read like Dayton, stop, go. I'll read business signs, and it's not that I'm thinking about them or looking at them, it's just my eyes saw them and my mouth verbalized them. I don't care about your stupid business. They just came out. Other times when I am talking to someone or I'm focusing, I'll repeat things they say just because I'm not paying attention. So my mouth feels free to just say whatever it wants. I have a burp. That was a burp, that was a mistake. I do have a couple physical tics. Hopefully they haven't shown up in this video that I know of. But probably the only bad one that I have was sometimes they crack my neck. And I say was because I think I'm over it, but then I'll do it again someday. And all it is just like I sharply turn my head just like to the side, and it'll crack my neck. And I don't know why my body stopped this. If it just like lose tension, or if there's like a little thing in my shoulders and my back, it feels weird on it. But for a while I was doing it like all the time. And I don't want anything weird to happen to my neck, and it's the most noticeable thing, so I've been fighting it. Damn, I completely forgot a section. I'm gonna have to edit this. Alright, so I'm going back. I just did the call through and I forgot this section of the video to do. This is why I have to edit videos. This is why. So when I realized I had Tourette's, I first realized when I was 18, and I could see my medical records, and I wasn't under my parents, so I was an adult, so I had full access to my medical records. And the doctor's like, you don't have ADD. I don't know why you say you're ADD. I got a new doctor. Say, I don't know why you think you're ADD, because you're not. You have Tourette's. I'm like, what? I have Tourette's? I don't have Tourette's. What's a Tourette's? And the funny thing is, I learned when I was 18 that I had Tourette's, but then I forgot. And I went back to saying ADD because I was so used to it. And it wasn't until I was like 22 or 23 that I remembered that I have Tourette's. But a lot of the times, I can't fight it, and other people with Tourette's can't fight it. So if anyone's acting weird, it's still probably a good idea not to call attention to it, and just see them for the people they are, despite the noises they make, or the things they take, or if they make you uncomfortable. They're still people, and they're cool, and they deserve respect. If you have any more questions about Tourette's, you should Google it. You can Google Tourette's Awareness Month. Somebody could tell me why they split it between the 2 months. I think it's a personal slight against me, because they didn't want it during my birthday. But if you have any questions about my Tourette's or my experience, go down below. So all my life I have been ineffectively fighting against tics without knowing it. Great.